Chronicle of failure. The launch of Overwatch 2 servers is already registered for the company in queues. They did not exceed a few thousand people, but soon increased to 40 to 50,000 people. I want to be new. In parallel, Blizzard began to report massive DDoS attacks on servers. Needless to say, with such a hype, few people naturally meet in Overwatch 2. Others simply crashed during matches. The third problems generally arise due to data transfer. But the problems in the game are small from the launch of the game. Many, once in the main menu, were horrified. They lost everything, or almost everything, accumulated in the first Overwatch. Skins, icons, poses, animations. There was none of this. In addition, the remaining traits were also blocked. During the launch of AO2, the client perceives the veterans of the first part as newcomers, which is why they are denied access to the chapter. At the same time, Blizzard launched the process of registering Overwatch accounts in Overwatch 2 back in August, waiting for more than a month to calmly prepare and transfer data. The company has no presence even with. Migration can also be implemented from the Overwatch 2 client. But this is only in theory. In reality, many of the account merge buttons either do not have, or it simply does not work. Nothing happens while recording. In addition to this, the mandatory linking of a mobile phone to a Battle.net account has appeared. In Russia, there were no particular problems with this, but in the USA it added problems, since Blizzard did not allow the use of prepaid tariffs, and American manufacturers use it, since it is much more economical. In the account of many young people could not be connected to the phone. This whole takeover happened in a rage. I doubt that the dissatisfaction would be very large if Blizzard quickly resolved problems and constantly communicated with the community. But even this company did not conduct the experiment. Almost simultaneously with the launch of the game, a message appeared on Overwatch social networks about difficulties with difficult problems. However, after that, the participants simply evaporated. Technical support tried to answer with standard answers, and the official accounts of the game were simply silent. According to the results of 24 hours, the first ones were not corrected, the data transfer did not occur, the queues for the servers in the evening again exceeded 40 to 50,000 people. The Overwatch account is silent. In subsequent times, a connection arose after about 30 hours. They confirmed that they are working on the consequences of the problems. Among the updates were, from October 7th, most players will not be dependent on linking a phone, only connecting a Battle.net account will do. There are two queues in the game, one for connecting to Battle.net, and the second for the game servers. The servers are now running at full capacity and Blizzard is struggling to fix the issue. Migration got into a lot due to problems on the servers, they are overloaded. Big fixes are promised in the first patch of Overwatch 2, which is unlikely to happen, but for now Blizzard is going to do something directly with the servers. On some platforms, the button does not work, and this also applies to the discussion. In any case, do not worry, do not lose anything. All data is saved. Nearly 48 hours later, however, all problems still remain. Queues disappear only late at night and early in the morning, and in the evening they occur for the first time. Waiting at the entrance can increase an hour or more. From the very words of Blizzard, it seems that playing Overwatch 2 normally until next week, October 10th to 16th, is unlikely to succeed. The weekend is ahead, so the load on the servers is only increasing. Small indie studio Blizzard. Something else remains completely incomprehensible here. Was Blizzard once again not expected to prepare? Each release of the company constantly appears with some obvious problems. Diablo 3, Error 37, StarCraft 2, series and server crashes, World of Warcraft, new series on the release of updates, Diablo 2, Resurrected, connection problems, loss of progress and distribution. Problems like this are especially frustrating to watch, since Blizzard operates under the wing of Activision. You can make as many claims as you want to Call of Duty, but the immutability of work is a revealing feature of the series. The shooter rarely has connection or queuing issues on servers. And this is one of the most popular games in the entire industry. For comparison, Overwatch audience, 60 million players, the audience of Call of Duty, Warzone is 125 million players. In addition to Warzone, 10 to 30 million people buy a new Call of Duty every year. And this is an active audience. What was Blizzard counting on when it launched its shareware Overwatch 2? There are only more questions to the company's work. It's too late to talk about it now, but why couldn't Overwatch 2 be launched in several stages? First, the owners of the first part get access, and after a couple of days, everyone else. It seems obvious, and Activision has already done this with Call of Duty, Warzone. But no. Blizzard let everyone in at the same time and for a couple of days cannot solve the biggest problems. We used to complain about Activision, but she knows how to set goals and achieve them. Blizzard lacks this in some situations. By the way, do you seriously expect to play Diablo 4 normally at the time of release? Take a look at the entire history of Blizzard. Get ready for queues, crashes, and loss of characters. Update 1. On the night of October 7th, Blizzard carried out a preventive maintenance, the purpose of which is to solve most of the problems. Surprisingly, the errors really began to disappear, the queues are not yet visible, the migration is finally easy to run, and all the necessary characters have been unlocked. Update 2. Still, the problems still remain, the queues have not gone away, and the stability of the servers leaves much to be desired. It's also easy to get kicked out of matches.